Join me as I take on the challenge of hiking to the edge of a cliff and see if my dog can save me from a disaster. Today I'm excited to share with you an incredible story of bravery and loyalty, one that will leave you in awe of the special bond between humans and animals. Meet the hero dog that saved a hiker from a potentially fatal fall, and get ready to be inspired by this amazing tale of heroism. The scenario was dire. A hiker, enjoying a beautiful day outdoors, found themselves in a precarious situation on a cliff. The terrain was treacherous, with steep drop-offs and jagged rocks waiting below. One wrong move, and the consequences would be catastrophic. The hiker, trying to take in the breathtaking view, lost their footing, and before they knew it, they were teetering on the edge of the cliff. Time seemed to slow down as they gazed down at the ground far, far below. Their heart racing, they knew they had to act fast to avoid disaster. The hikers' senses were on high alert, their mind racing with thoughts of how to regain their balance. But as they looked around, they realized they were alone, with no one in sight to come to their aid. Panic began to set in, and they wondered if this was the end. But then, out of the corner of their eye, they saw a furry figure running towards them, barking loudly and frantically. The hiker's dog, sensing their distress, had come to the rescue. This wasn't just any dog. It was a loyal companion that had been by the hiker's side through thick and thin. The hiker had rescued the dog from a shelter a few years ago, and since then, they had formed an unbreakable bond. The dog had been trained to respond to commands, but this was different. This was an emergency situation, and the dog was acting purely on instinct. In the few years they'd had the dog, the hiker had taken them on countless hikes, teaching them to navigate challenging terrain and obey commands. The dog had grown to trust the hiker implicitly, and the hiker had come to rely on the dog's keen senses and quick thinking. But nothing could have prepared them for this moment, where the dog's instincts would be put to the ultimate test. Growing up, the hiker had always been an outdoorsy person, loving nothing more than to explore the great outdoors with their trusty dog by their side. They'd shared countless adventures, from hiking through dense forests to camping under the stars. But this was different. This was a matter of life and death, and the hiker's heart swelled with pride as they watched their dog spring into action. In a heart-stopping moment, the dog dashed towards the hiker, barking loudly and grabbing their arm with its teeth. The hiker, still teetering on the edge, felt a surge of hope as the dog tried to pull them back to safety. It was a desperate bid to save their human, and it worked. Slowly but surely, the hiker regained their balance, and soon they were standing firmly on solid ground, thanks to the quick thinking of their loyal dog. In the end, the hiker was shaken but unharmed, thanks to the heroic actions of their loyal companion. It was a stark reminder of the unwavering bond between humans and animals, and the incredible things that can happen when we work together in times of need. So let's take a moment to appreciate the bravery and loyalty of our furry friends, and the incredible things they do for us every day. So what do you think about this incredible story? Have you ever had a similar experience with your pet? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more heartwarming tales of adventure and heroism.